So I did a review of Paint Your Numbers, and I uploaded a picture of me and my son, and I am doing like a custom paint by number. You can see that it is pretty detailed. It comes with 36 colors, and you can see also that the letters or the numbers on it, the red instead of the black, so they're easier to paint over. I do have the happy and like a little flower to give it a little bit more color. I have another one that I'm doing of my daughter, and all the paints and everything come inside these little boxes. I got a frame to go along with it as well. It does have, this one is the 50 by 50. They also give you this little piece of paper in case as you're going along you start painting and you start covering up the numbers. So this will kind of show you the numbers that are on there so that you don't have to guess what numbers you accidentally covered up with the paint. They also send these little screws so you can put your frame together, I guess. And then they give you 3 paint brushes. There are 3 different sizes just so that you can get in all the different details. The 36 paints are sent in little extra like tiny tubs, and they give you like a little number sheet so that you know what stickers to put, what sticker corresponds with the paint tub.
Let's get labeling.
Okay, so I'm starting to label the little paints. They also gave me these little dishes to put the paints in, but I'm just gonna go straight out of the bucket. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start canvas number. So I guess you just find your number 1393, and that is number 28. Okay, I'm gonna start labeling. Okay, so I have everything labeled. The only problem I have is number 7. This is my last one I have left. And it says it's supposed to be 1760. And I don't have a 1772. So that's my issue. So we will see. That might be the last one that I do to see if it matches where it's supposed to go. I don't know. Hopefully that looks okay. Okay, so I'm going to start laying out the paints and start painting. Wish me luck. Okay, so I have started painting. I'm starting with the lighter colors. This is 1, so this is the first one. The paint actually looks like pretty good quality. It's covering the red very well. My only issue are that the brushes, they're kind of ganky. Like they wiggle back and forth. I need to get my nails done, so I don't look at my nails. But they kind of go back and forth. Like you'll go to paint and it's like it feels like the middle part is about to rip off, which is making it very hard to get it in like the little parts you can see. Thankfully I do have some other brushes on hand, so I'm gonna try these and see if that makes life a little bit easier. To be continued. Okay, so it's actually looking pretty good. It has like the different shadows of my hair, and you can see my son, he's super blonde. His hair has highlights. I'm about 40% through. It's taken a long time, but they say work on the smaller parts first and then move on to the larger ones. So that is what I'm doing. So far it's looking great. Okay, so here is the finished product. I would say that I'm very happy with it, actually. I think it looks amazing. I need to do a little bit more blending from the colors. That's what that little blending tray was for. You can see my cheekbones. We both look like we have some killer cheekbones because of this. But I need to blend out the spots a little bit better. Besides that, the paint is very good quality. It covered up the red very well. It's nice that they did red instead of black numbers because the black numbers are harder to cover up from what I know. I kind of messed my giraffe's face up a little bit. The small details on this one was a little hard to do. but I like how it came out. I told you guys I bought the frame with it, but apparently I bought the wrong frame. So if you're on the website and you're checking out and it asks you, hey, do you want to buy a frame? Make sure it's the right frame, because they just asked me if I wanted to buy a frame, so I thought it was the frame for the size that was in my cart, and it was not. It was for like a 12 by 12. So now I have some random little piece of wood frame, and they won't return it, and it costs too much money to send it back and time, so I'm just going to make my own. But FYI, make sure that you learn from my mistake and get the right size frame. I think it came out amazing. The paints, though, are very good quality. Just a little bit of coverage. You don't have to go over it, just probably like 1 or 2 times. In some spots, depending on how light it is, you could do 2. But here it is. Okay, so I finished the one of me and my son, and I couldn't be happier with how it came out. I am doing one of my daughter as well. So once I get that one done, I will upload that one as well. I plan on recording that one from the beginning to the end, so you can actually see all the small details that I didn't do for this one. I couldn't be happier. Yes, I'm laying in my bed, so don't judge me. I'm in my bed. This is where I do all my painting, all my puzzling. This is my oasis away from my crazy children that I love more than anything. Okay, so I think it came out amazing. It looks great. It was fun, easy. I couldn't be happier with the results of it. I highly recommend this one. I will be doing an Anna Banana one soon, and I will let you guys know whenever that is done. I still feel weird talking to a screen, but here we go.